What's up guys, Kila here, and today we're doing the 150k subscriber Q&A. I want to preface this off that I am not going to be answering these questions like a typical YouTuber. These are going to be raw, unfiltered answers, not politically correct whatsoever. Nobody asked me to be raw and unfiltered, but you know I'm going to do it anyways. And we're going to try and fire through these questions as quick as possible to try and get as many people included in this video. The first question is going to be, how long have you been playing War Thunder? Well, the first video I posted of War Thunder was on Valentine's Day of 2021, but I believe I started playing at the end of January in 2021. If you're talking about amount of hours, I have just about 2,000 according to Steam. Brandon asked, what habit or lessons from military has contributed to your YouTube profession? And that's kind of a hard question because the military has a lot of parallels to gaming, but not a ton, at least in the YouTube profession. But I guess you could say work first, play later. I mean, for the most part, I do most of my work and try and edit and do all that stuff before I get to do what I personally want so you guys can get content as fast as possible. I Suck at War Thunder asked, how much money have you spent on War Thunder and made on YouTube? I think before I got my Gaijin partnership, I probably spent around $500 on War Thunder. After that, I really didn't spend that much on War Thunder. And for those of you that don't know, when you get the Gaijin partnership, you can get GE, you can get Silver Lions, and you get vehicle rentals, so I didn't really have to spend that much money. For how much money I've made on YouTube? Brother, to be honest, I'm not really sure. I had to actually go look this up. I've made just about $60,000 over the years that I've done YouTube. It's not an impressive amount or huge amount, but it's something, right? I have a lot of debt. That's something that I've been very transparent about, so it's helped me pay off some of the debt. And before you come for me about that debt, I was helping out loved ones, man. It wasn't like I was just blowing money on BS, you know what I mean? But anyways, what is your job / rank in the Air Force National Guard? I'm an Airman First Class, so an E3. I should be putting on E4 relatively soon, but I'm not sure. But my job in the Air Force is I'm a port dog. I'm an aerial porter. Have you grinded any tank tech trees? If so, what's the best and worst experience doing so? I've only grinded one tank tech tree almost completely, and that's America. And no real complaints other than playing Sherman. Skill issue, whatever. I just don't like the 75mm gun, to be honest. What has been your favorite part of the journey to 150k subs? Also face reveal. I think my favorite part about the journey to 150k subs was having people actually enjoy my work. You have to think about it. There's probably thousands of people making War Thunder content on YouTube. And then you have the big names in War Thunder YouTube. The fact that I could go from 0 subscribers to 150k is insane to me. Like, obviously I put a lot of work into my videos, but just because you put in a lot of work doesn't mean people are gonna watch. For example, when I first started learning ARB, I watched Defin. Why would I watch anyone else other than Defin if I'm trying to learn how to play ARB? He was and probably still is the biggest Air War Thunder YouTuber there is. But the fact that people have decided to consciously watch my videos when there's so many other creators out there to watch that are as amazing or even more amazing than I am is insane to me. So the fact that people value my work and the stuff that I put into my videos is amazing. Face reveal, I'm gonna be honest. Until YouTube is making me 100+K a year, I'm not doing a face reveal. And the reason is I say some crazy stuff on this channel, man, and the last thing I need is an employer looking up my YouTube channel and seeing my face when I say, you just got diddlated. That's not gonna work. Are you ever going to cover Enlisted? In short, yes. After the next major update for War Thunder, I will be covering Enlisted. So the first question, what is your chill out, tank, or battle rating? If it's ground RB, it would be 6.7. That's my chill out, or 3.7. 3.7 is also a good BR. How did you get into content creation? To be honest, when I was playing COD, I had a lot of clips that I thought were pretty sick. So I started posting them on TikTok because I also didn't want to save them on my hard drive that was pretty small. Then they started taking off, so I started learning how to edit and all that. And the rest is history. Will you do the German MBT line soon? Eventually. I am really not rushing any of that stuff because I have to grind the lines myself. What's your favorite comfort food? Honestly, I love Kalbi ribs rice, and macaroni salad. I mean, I'll put it on screen, look at it. It just looks amazing, doesn't it? Reading this is giving me an aneurysm, but basically he's asking what vehicle would I want IRL? And that would probably be a P-51 or a P-47. I would love to have either of those IRL to fly around. That would be sick. Y'all gotta chill with these multi-question things, bro. How do you choose / get your channel name? Long story short, I heard this song called Rep That West by Ice Cube. And in 2010, I don't know why, but it just hit different for me. Then I thought, I should try and incorporate West into my name. What better than a killer? I tried Killer West and it was already taken. I tried Kila with 2 L's, it was taken. So then I just came to KILAWEST, and that's where we're at now. And my favorite piece of technology, I'm gonna sound old as hell, but smartphones. And hear me out. I remember a time before smartphones. I was alive when the first iPhone came out. The ability for people, specifically myself, to use the internet on my phone to access information, submit things, look things up was insane. Like, I'm gonna go on a little bit of a yap, but imagine your friend is talking about sports stats and just pulls a ludicrous number out of his pocket. Back in the day, there was nothing you could say about that. But with the smartphone, I could call him the biggest idiot I've ever heard of and cite the source. Let alone, smartphones could do so many different things in one little place. I could play music, YouTube, I could look up facts, I could submit homework, I could do everything. What made you get into War Thunder and YouTube? What has also made you keep the grind going and making amazing videos? Honestly, I got into War Thunder because of Naval. When I got over playing COD in 2020, 2021-ish, it was because COD had a problem with cheaters. Then I wanted a game that was kind of like World of Warships, but not so arcadey. Then I got on War Thunder and I played Naval. And I really enjoyed it. I played the planes with the boats, and then I had to level up the planes, and the rest is history. And what made the grind keep going? Honestly, I started getting paid, man. I started getting paid to make content, and I really enjoyed editing stuff. Then people started enjoying the videos, so why not do something that you enjoy and helps you get paid? You know, it just makes sense. Are you into cars? If so, are you a tuner fan, hypercar fan, etc.? What's your favorite car? I actually am into cars. I'm super into the Honda scene. I mean, I've been in it since, what, 2013-ish? Right now, I'm working on a 1995 Honda Del Sol that I'm also supercharging and doing a lot of other goodies to. I'm making a separate channel for it. It'll be up soon, and I'll give you guys the link to it later. What's your favorite game besides War Thunder? This is gonna sound really sad, but I don't play anything other than War Thunder. I just now, after years, have started playing other games. Right now I'm playing Marvel Rivals. But for a favorite, I don't really have one. Of the videos you've made, which one has been your favorite? Do you have any big plans for the future of your channel? Also, what do you think the singular biggest issue with War Thunder is? I think the video that I liked making the most and had the most fun in is the nuke challenges. The single video that I liked the most was the actual video that I got the nuke in. I think it's episode 5. I had never had a nuke in War Thunder. I had always wanted to get one, just too shitty ground to get it, and when I finally got it, it felt like such a big accomplishment. Working up to it, yeah, it felt like grinding my nuts on a cheese grater, but it was all worth it. But for the future of the channel, I'd like to include other games eventually. But the single biggest problem with War Thunder that I could think of is probably game modes, man. There are so many game modes that this game could have that would make it so much more fun, but they just don't put it in, and I'm pretty sure it has to come down to money. If those game modes made sense and made them more money, they'd put them in, but they probably don't see the monetary value in it. Do you enjoy playing War Thunder, and have you ever considered playing different games? I honestly love playing War Thunder, but it does frustrate the crap out of me. And like I said, I plan on playing different games, but it all depends on how well you guys support it. If you guys don't support it, then it probably won't happen. If you were a fighter pilot, what plane would you want to actually fly? F-22 Raptor, no competition, don't at me. When will you play or grind USSR? I am saving USSR for the last tree that I grind because it has the most bias, so I know by the time I play it, it will be the most fun for me. What kind of games do you see yourself playing on your channel, or do you plan to stay more exclusively War Thunder? I plan on playing things like, I don't know, first-person shooters, other tank games, other plane games, enlisted, that kind of stuff. Would you love me if I was a worm? No, I'd squish you. What is your favorite thing about the National Guard? I honestly love the military structure of life, but I don't love it all the time. For example, I love that I get to be told what to do and I get to turn my brain off and just complete my assignment. But do I always want to have my brain turned off and just listen to other people? No. So it's the perfect mix for me. I like the lifestyle, I like the kind of people that are in the military, so it just works out good for me. Was it all worth it? If you had a chance to restart, would you be in the same place as you are today? Was it all worth it? Yes. I think everything that I've done to build my community, build YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all that was 100% worth it. Would I do it again? Hindsight is 2020, right? There's so many mistakes that I made, so many things in my life that I wish I could redo. But the reality is I can't. So it is what it is. Is there any naval reserve to top tier videos in the works? Funny enough, there is, but I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna do it yet. Why did you join the service? I always wanted to join. I didn't join right out of high school because I'm an only child and my mom didn't want me to go, and I felt bad that if I died, there'd be no one else left. And I love my country immensely. Is my country perfect? No, but I still love it nonetheless. Would you collab with smaller creators? 100%. As long as I vibe with them, I would 100% collab with them. Just send me a DM, you never know. What is your current views of predictions for the current geopolitical status of the Middle East? Do you, as an American citizen, have an opinion on your country's involvement? Next question. What is your favorite military vehicle? It doesn't have to be in War Thunder. I honestly really like the Centurion C-Ram. I don't know why, but I do. How long are you planning on being in the military? To be honest, I plan on staying in until I retire. It just makes sense for me. I love what I do. Where do you see your channel in a year? Hopefully, I'd like to see my channel past 200K in a year, to be honest. Then I can do another Q&A video. Are you gonna do any more collabs with creators such as Trep or Military Talk? Not anytime soon, man. I don't see it really coming anytime soon. I'm busy, they're busy, so. Will you ever collab with Cod My Man? He asked me to be in one of his videos as a voice, that never got back to me. So, probably not anytime soon. How big is it? What color is the tip? Do you have any firearms? Yeah, I have a 6-hour P320 full size. Do you plan on having kids? I'm actually really excited to have kids. I can't wait. What got you into War Thunder? Would you ever recommend the game to anyone you know? Hell no, I wouldn't recommend this game to anyone I know. This game made me suffer more than any other game, but all jokes aside, no, this game is super complicated and you have to know a lot of different things that I didn't know and it took me forever to learn. I wouldn't recommend it to any of my friends, solely because I know they wouldn't want to learn it. Is the Air Force / military a good career option? In my opinion, yes, I think it is. There's a lot of different benefits and whatnot that come with it. So 100% a good career. You can make a lot of money and do a lot of different things. And because I haven't got to do it this whole video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for getting me to 150K. Let me know down below what you guys want to see in the future. Other than that, I'll see you guys on the next video.